Welcome back to Desperate in Cleveland, and today is our Sports Players Haters Ball.
I would like to thank God Almighty for giving everybody so much and me so little. I hate you, I don't even know you, and I hate your guts. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you.
The first thing we're going to hit on today is the Boston Red Sox. And now, there are quite a few reasons why I hate Boston, but I'm just going to name one right off the top of my head. Dustin Pedroia. The most overrated MVP in the history of baseball. In 2008, he basically stole the MVP from Josh Hamilton, a much more deserving player. Of course, he got hurt at the end of the year, but Dustin Pedroia did not have that great of numbers. The team was not that great that year, and they basically gave it to him out of sheer pity and the media's love for Boston. And the second reason why I hate him, David Ortiz.
This magic moment, while your lips are close to mine, but last forever.
David Ortiz, you got caught doing steroids. I'm pretty sure you went on record saying that any player that gets caught doing steroids should be banned for a year.
I know that if I test positive, using any kind of substance, I know that I'm gonna misrespect my family, the game, the fans, and everybody. And I don't want to be facing the situation.
You got caught. Manny Ramirez got caught. You know, what are they doing in Boston? Feeding them all steroids? I mean, let's be serious. And then on top of that, Boston, stop stealing other people's talent. Stop going out, trying to be the New York Yankees. Develop your talent like everybody else. Be the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, be the Minnesota Twins, where people win on sheer talent, not by their payroll.
Next up on our list is the University of Michigan, the scum of the college football world.
Yes.
When the NCAA was poking around, investigating any possible violations they might have, they said, no, we didn't do anything wrong. Heaven forbid. We're Michigan. We win. We're Michigan men. Well, guess what? You got caught, and after that, you're like, okay, maybe we had 1, 2, 3, 4 major NCAA violations.
Your cheating heart will tell on you.
After admitting to those 4 major violations, they put themselves on a 2-year probation. They docked themselves 130 hours of practice and training time, reduced their quality control staff, and disciplined 7 other personnel and fired their GA. So guess what, Michigan? You got caught. You can't beat anyone anyways. Your quarterbacks are extremely overrated, be it Tate Forcier, Denard Robinson, whoever. Your coaching staff sucks. Your players are overrated. You obviously cheated and got caught. So Michigan, I hate you.
The second thing that I hate, quite possibly more than Boston, is ESPN. Because you know what? I'm sick and tired of hearing about Brett Favre, the New York Yankees, the Boston Red Sox, you know, the LA Lakers. Show us something other than those major sports. There are other sports going on other than those teams. You know, all they ever talk about is Brett Favre. Is Brett Favre going to play today? For 10 straight hours you hear about Brett Favre's ankle.
Well, Brett Favre's back and your defense is in trouble. Hey now, my Brett Favre's back. Boom.
Who cares? He's 41 years old. He shouldn't be in the league. Get over it. Then on top of that, you get to listen to the Miami Heat all the time. Well, guess what? There are 29 other teams in the NBA. I'm sick of the whole LeBron James. What should he do? What shouldn't he do? Should he go back and change it? You know what? It's over with. Get over it. ESPN, put more shows on the air. Jim Rome's Birding, Around the Horn, PTI, those are actually watchable television. But I'm sick of hearing Stuart Scott talk about the Miami Heat all the time. Get over it. Move on.
Another thing I cannot stand is Alabama head coach Nick Saban.
Oh, man.
Everyone loves him now that he's in cushy Alabama and leading them to victories. Well, guess what? You're a traitor. You're a coward. You left the Miami Dolphins. You quit on them. You left that program in disarray after you said repeatedly, I will not be the next head coach at Alabama. You got mad when reporters asked you about it. You were upset. You're like, oh no, why do you keep asking me about this? I will not be the next head coach. And then guess what? You quit on the Dolphins. You joined Alabama. You proved to everyone that you're a liar, and now the media loves you because you're a winner. Well, guess what? We know your true colors. People that follow football know your true colors, and we know you for the traitor that you really are.
The last person I'm hating on today is Bill Belichick.
Hell yes, I cheated, even though it was wrong.
The only way you win is by cheating. At least we'd be more forgiving in Cleveland if you would have cheated while you were here and we could have won. You didn't do anything. You let Art Modell take the team. Bill Belichick, you're considered to be the greatest coach in the NFL. None of your proteges, Eric Mangini's, the Romeo Cornells, the Charlie Wise's, none of these guys can hold a candle to you, but they're all guys that studied under you. You know why? Because you're the only one that got caught cheating. You're the only one that all the other teams knew you were doing something illegal but just couldn't prove it. And then you tried to say that it was only practice tapes and it didn't matter. Well, guess what? When you watch teams practice, you learn what they do, you get their signals, you know what they're calling on the sidelines. Bill Belichick, you're a cheater, you're a liar, everybody kisses up to you, but guess what? We still hate you.
Final thing I'm going to hate on today is Carlos Boozer.
Hate is a strong word, but I really don't like you.
Now, you just signed with the Bulls, so you screwed your second franchise in the Jazz, but we're going to go back to the first time when you screwed the Cavs. You started having a good year. So what did you do? You asked for more money. And for once, Cleveland said, okay, we're going to let you out of your rookie contract. We're going to give you near maximum level pay for a player of your ability. And what'd you do, Boozer? You said, okay, we have trust. We're going to agree with you. As soon as you let me out of my contract, I'm going to re-sign with you guys. Well, guess what? You lied to a blind man, Gordon Gunn, who was the owner of the Cavaliers at the time.
Literally blind.
Literally blind. We let you out of your contract to give you more money in trust that you would re-sign like you said you would. And what'd you do? You pulled it for the Utah Jazz. So you lied to a blind man. You betrayed your contract. We let you out. We tried to do something nice for you, and you screwed us over.
And now we're ushering in a new era here in Desperate in Cleveland with the Idiot of the Week. And now I'm not talking about myself or Greg here. I'm talking about Randy Moss. You just signed with the Minnesota Vikings, and what do? You run your mouth after Brett Favre gets injured, and what do? They release you. They released you. I don't know what to say about that. It's unfathomable. All you had to do was go out, catch passes, and not act like an idiot, and you can't do that.
And my Idiot of the Week is Redskins head coach Mike Shanahan. Now, you had a good chance to win the game against the Detroit Lions this weekend, and what'd you do? You pulled Donovan McNabb, who you wasted a second-round pick on in the offseason, for Rex Grossman.
Rex Grossman.
You put in Rex Grossman over Donovan McNabb because you said he gave you the better chance to win. Are you kidding me? Have you seen Rex Grossman play? No, you haven't, because he hasn't played in a couple years. You stick with McNabb, you let him play all 60 minutes, and you don't bench him for Rex Grossman. You are my Idiot of the Week. And that'll do it for today's episode of Desperate in Cleveland. This has been our first of probably many Sports Players Haters Ball. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go put some more water in Josh's dish, so stay desperate, Cleveland, and we'll see you next time.
Hate is a strong word, but I really